Morning, folks. I think it's about 25 past 7 now. Yeah, I generally had a warm sleep last night. Nice and sunny now outside, clear skies, which is great. The ground's a bit really frosted up. I'll show you shortly. Yes, I had my thick woolen socks on, 2 layers leggings, and three on my top, couple with the hoodies, as well as a hoodie with the sleeping bag. Did get out twice during the night. I slept pretty well, considering I was sort of in bed about 6 o'clock, which is about 3 or 4 hours earlier than normal, but it's quite dark and not much to do. So it's sort of a bit of a far too long of a sleep to really get a real decent sleep. Anyway, we'll have a look around outside in a minute, and then slowly get a hot drink and a hot breakfast, and then time to pack up. Yes, today I'll head back to the car park and home. I'll just see, I might just suss out this bit of a side track across some tops, see how that goes, but otherwise we'll talk on that a little later. Right, let's turn this around. Right, so that's looking at my flap of my tent. I'll be able to see part of the mountain out there. Right, just step outside my tent. That's a view of the mountains this morning. I'll scan around here. No hurry. Don't go too far around because the sun's really right in your eyes, which is great. So we'll look at the ground here so you can see the quite solid over here. Not too bad. Crunchy. So obviously it's quite cool. There's no, oh, that's good, no condo or frost on my tent. Sort of about the middle of the night. Even now I just get the odd little breeze, so that's probably helped keep the tent. It's probably a little bit dampish, but yeah, so we'll get something hot into me shortly. Oh, hi folks. Just getting through my breakfast. I've just eaten my Uncle Toby oats. I think it was a berry flavour. I added some dehydrated strawberries as well, so a bit of a sugar fix. Yeah, that went down very quickly. Just cooled down a bit, so it wasn't hot, but it was warm enough to eat. So I've just got my coffee here now. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. It's just one of those Nescafe ones in the sachet. for me it's just hassle free. It's all got the milk and it's sweet enough as it is, so just tip it in there and water. I don't know whether you can tell, but I am looking right into the sun. You know, it's a nice bright sun. It's going to be an excellent day today. This is the water bladder I filled up yesterday, platypus. It was just above 2 litres, so I still got enough there. I still got fairly full water bottle that I put a purification tablet in it yesterday to use today, and my electrolytes as well. Still got some of that. Yeah, so it's not so quite cold now, sitting in the sun, you know, getting warm. I've got a few layers on just to keep warm. Yeah, it's hard to get warm once you get cold, so put the layers on straight away once I'm out of bed. Yeah, so what's the time now? Take that off. It's just gone 8 o'clock, so plenty of time. Well, I got a recently I got a new gadget, a Flextel Max 3. It's a pump for linos, or a variety of linos or earpads and all that. But it did the adapters. Couldn't find an adapter that would fit my I think it was a Nemo sleeping pad. So I've got found this through Outdoorsman Dave, and he was using this pump with a Peak 15 sleeping mat. So I thought, oh well, that's working. So I've got a Peak 15 sleeping ultralight R value of 4.9 hyperlight sleeping mat, which was comfortable to sleep in last night. And this pump also comes with a light as well, sort of different lights, and then every time you push the button you get different lumens and all that. Don't know whether you can see that or not, but turn that off. So you can inflate and deflate it, but I haven't bothered deflating. I'll just I'll self-deflate it. So that's that. I did use that light for a little bit last night. It's really nice. It can, or you can get an adapter, which I have got, that you can push in here, and you can just screw it onto a tripod sort of stand, so you can stand it outside your tent or whatever. If you had a tarp and you're sitting underneath that, but it's a bit wet, you can have some light at night. Probably come in handy for huts too. Right, folks, it's 9:40. I'm all packed up and ready to go. Yeah, bit of a cruisy couple of days, so just mainly checking out possible route for future. Right, so we'll see if we can get up this way. So this is my home for last night. So I checked the area, left nothing around. Although it was quite cool last night, bit of a light ground frost and all that, but after sitting in the sun, which is great, you soon warm up pretty quickly. So let's see if we can get up this way. So I did camp on the right side of the pole track, so I'm just heading over to the pole track now. So over there, here's the track right in front of me here. It's more of a four-wheel drive track. So over there, it's all army land. Right. I probably won't do a lot of filming today because I did quite a bit coming in this way, but just do a little bit, get the mountains in the background hopefully. It's mostly downhill back to the car park, and I kind of know the route okay now, so we'll should get back fairly quickly. Would say at least an hour, definitely at least an hour, probably a bit more than that, probably under 2 hours. Probably when I get back to the car, probably just have a boil up and get my boiled egg and baguette that I've got. It wasn't that cold because my water and that didn't freeze up or anything. I had everything inside the tent pretty much, so yeah, so it's very warm, which is great. Right, so we can't go straight ahead, although the track might veer around to the right here, but there's a track here. I was going to go along this ridge line and kind of follow it down, veering to my left, but I might leave that for another trip another time, probably in the summertime probably. Right. Just looking back where I came from, don't know whether you can see it. Come up from that high point up there, down there. There's a pole just in front of me here. I was just moseying along following a four-wheel drive track, just slightly on the other side of this danger sign, I quickly stopped and checked my topo map, and I had veered very slightly on that four-wheel drive track into Army land. So I looked around. I mean, it was only about 10 meters. I could see these white poles. So somewhere probably down the bottom, I wasn't taking too much notice. So beautiful day, really nice and warm as well. Right, so we'll carry on. We're making really good progress. You won't be able to make it out on the filming, but I can see my cars down there, so that's one good thing. There's a group of people walking along the track, because I see there's a four-wheel drive vehicle down the bottom here. I don't know whether you can see it on the screen. Just in a valley. It's where the those two four-wheel drive vehicles were yesterday when I came through. Seems to be quite I think there's only one vehicle down there. Oh, it could be another one, but seems to be a group of people, so there might be another vehicle at the car park too. So I hope everything's all okay. You're nearly at the bottom of the last descent. You can see a white four-wheel drive down there. I've just been, it belongs to a hunter. I've just talked to a hunter. He's just going for a morning tour. Pretty sure he said he hasn't been up here before, so he had a bit of a catch up. So those people I saw at the track, I think I can see my car on the right. Looks like there might be a car on the left, unless it's gone. So they might have just had a stop. A bit of a stretch of the legs probably. Right. I might. Right. Now 11 o'clock or 11 AM. I got back to my car, and fortunately it's all in one piece. See no dripping from the petrol tank. And that's good. Just a slight breeze now, a little coolish. That's all good. Got a couple of other ideas for doing a recce in this area coming up, but so look at the mountains again. I'll have a bit of a change, clothes, footwear, and I'll have a boil up for a hot drink and have have a bit of an early lunch. I start to feel a little bit peckish. So I think that's about it for this trip. So we'll sign out for now. Cheerio.